and strangers. As I said, I was going to check in every Wednesday, go live around 6. I'm a little late, but just wanted to check in during this 4-week fat loss challenge that I'm putting myself through, getting ready for a cruise in September, but also it's just an opportunity for me to put together a series of exercises that focus on different body spots every day. And, of course, the diet, the sleeping, the water drinking, all the things that go into a focused effort to not just lose, to lose fat, water weight, and inches around your waist. And of course, as you can't just lose, fat and water weight in one spot. So it is, for your entire body. But where you'll see it the most, especially for us women, is where we hold fat. And for me, I've got a lot of extra, kind of my lower midsection, and of course, let's not forget up, our thighs and glutes, hamstring area. Could use a little tightening up too before this cruise. So anyway, I wanted to not just do this, but to take you guys with me, give you an opportunity to go to a playlist, which I'm building each day, to see the exercises that I'm doing, so that when you see my results, September the 4th, whenever I show you my before and after, you'll be like, wow, okay, this actually works, and I'm going to check it out. So it'll be a free resource there for you if you like the results that I get. Now, everyone's starting from a different place. For me, I'm not as heavy as I could be. I definitely do work out, but I've been very lax all summer in the food and drink that I've partaken in. So that's why I'm in the situation I'm in. Basically, I have normally am more lean at this point in the summer. So it's, and it's not good for you to lose too fast. So I'm not talking about super extreme activity. I am working hard and sweating, definitely testing my muscles, but I'm not destroying myself. I'm careful not to hurt myself. I am 51, almost 52 after all. So I do need to think about that stuff. But if you feed your body right and you work it correctly, regularly, you're way less likely to get injured. So I don't hesitate to do these workouts, and I encourage you to do them at the weight that is actually right for you. Of course, if you're a doctor, if you're someone that really needs to get doctor's approval to work out because you've been in an injury, or you just had a baby, or you've got some other kind of condition, medical condition, then definitely check with your doctor, because I am not a doctor. But if you are a healthy person, I just want to encourage you that if you are over 50, like I am, that doesn't mean that you're a has-been, washed up, can't do these exercises. Because let me tell you something, I am very happy and would never steer away from this lifestyle. I'm going to keep doing this as long as I can, because I see the benefits all the time. I definitely have the energy, stamina, strength that is generally a little better than my peers, honestly. So anyhow, I want to take you guys on this journey, and I came on here on a Wednesday, and I'm to tell you how it's going. And basically, this needs to stay super short today, because I actually have not done my workout today. Not only do I need to do my workout, but I'm supposed to film it so I can post it for you guys tomorrow. I have been so busy at work today. I love doing my workouts in the middle of the day. It just really feels so much better to stop staring at a computer screen and go do something physical. And then, it wakes up my mind and gives me more energy for the rest of the day. But also at the end of the day, I don't really feel like it, but that's where the lesson is. Sometimes we don't feel like it. Motivation is just a feeling. You're not always going to be motivated. So what you got to do in those times is just treat it like a responsibility. So I don't want to do my workout, much less film, after 6 this evening, but guess what? Too bad, I'm going to do it. And I would not be happy with myself if I didn't. So anyway, going to get it done. And so let me just say this. At 6:30, here in just a handful of minutes, I have the first workout from this 4-week fat loss challenge is posting on my channel. And this first workout I did yesterday actually, and it is a legs and glutes workout. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about it. So basically, I am showing you these exercises doing like a follow along style, so that I'm showing you, and talking you through how to do each of the exercises. And I am using equipment that you might use in the gym, or a lot of people don't have in their home, but I am giving you an at-home alternative. So if it's a piece of equipment, like I, for example, open up with a hack squat machine that I enjoy here at Michelle's Body Shop, that's not a typical piece of equipment that people have at their house. But as you know, there's lots of ways to do squats. And so most people have dumbbells. And so I would encourage you to use those and the example that I give you after I do my hack squat. So I'll give you an at-home example of each of the exercises. The other thing I wanted to mention is the way that we're structuring the sets. You know how on Michelle's Body Shop, oftentimes I will do a circuit style workout where we just go through, however many exercises in the routine all the way through, and then we do it again and again. That's nice, and it's still a good workout. But if you really want to focus in on the body spot and really test, your muscle more, you want to keep that muscle working in the same way. You don't want to rest it too much. So in other words, what I like to do, and what we're doing for this 4-week fat loss challenge, is we're going to do, yesterday, for example, we had 6 exercises. And I'm alternating between the first 2 exercises through all of the 3 sets. And actually the first exercise is 4 sets, but you'll see that on the video. And then we'll do the next 2 exercises, alternating back and forth through all the sets, and then the next 2 exercises in the same fashion. So that's how these are structured. And I want to just kind of give a disclaimer as you're looking at these videos. As I said last week, my gym is in a chaotic state. I'm really, of course, working towards and have plans for making it even better than it's ever been. But right now, it is crazy in here. It's definitely like I have some random garage stuff in here, and I need to get that out of here because my garage has no room for garage stuff. I don't need ladders and shovels. Nothing but equipment in here. This is not really a garage anymore. It's just a gym. So anyhow, it's a little crazy. So you'll see that in my videos, and just know that's it's in a transition right now, and it's probably going to be that way for another probably couple of months, to be honest, because I've just got way too many things on my plate, and I am trying to get this done, because I'll tell you, I can't wait to make this place the sanctuary that it has been, only taking it to the next level. I've got some cool stuff, including I've got a neon Michelle's Body Shop logo sign. I've been dying to break out. I've got some really cool lights to put up in here. I've got some motivational signage and stuff like that. But also, like I said last week, I've got a couple of things to put together, like a new equipment rack and a new, I know this is terrible, but I don't remember what the deadlift bar is. It's like got the octagon shape. You step in the middle and lift it that way. I bought one of those. Never used one before, but I feel like I would kind of enjoy doing deadlifts like that, because the bar is absolutely in line with your body, and it takes away that potential for hurting your back, even though, you can do a deadlift without hurting your back as long as you do it correctly. But it's a little challenging for me. Not saying that I can't do it. I just need to practice more. But anyway, doing it in line with your body like that, holding your hands down this way and doing your deadlift, definitely reduces the possibility for injury. So looking forward to putting that together. I don't know. I'm just super excited. Can't wait for it. But just saying, don't judge me. Don't judge me when you see the videos of my gym looking like, I don't know, Sanford and Son. It's not quite as bad as all that, but it's definitely crazy in here. Anyhow, I want to say one more thing and then I got to get out of here and get busy working out. And that is, I mentioned last week that I had an event coming up this weekend. Thankfully, it's not an event that would put me in some temptation for, eating bad food or drinking alcohol or anything like that. Not that I would break my 4-week fat loss challenge, but just saying I won't have any temptation at this event, thankfully. But it is very interesting if you're someone who enjoys vintage toys, toys. If you're Gen X like me, then there might be toys that you grew up with. But even probably some millennials will find some stuff nostalgic at this because I've been to it once before. Also comic books and things of that nature. That kind of fun collection. And it's a sidewalk sale outside of the Cobb Antique Mall on Canton Road in Marietta. And I will be there dressed as Artemis from Young Justice. One of my favorite Dragon Con costumes. And my good friend who puts on this sidewalk sale asked me and a few other cosplayers to come up there, just kind of add to the atmosphere. I think Young Justice character will be a perfect fit in there. Got some other friends showing up as G.I. Joe characters. So, and yeah, I've seen several. I've seen Ghostbusters up there. I've seen the Incredible Hulk up there. Yeah, so a lot of interesting people show up to this. So it's not just like one tent or booth. It's like several. It takes up actually the entire strip mall, more than just the front of the Cobb Antique Mall. So anyway, if you're in that area on Saturday at 10 a.m., then come on by. Come say hey. Well, all right, let me let you go and I'm gonna get busy and look for my video if you're interested in doing the first workout. I look for that at 6:30 and I actually think I set it up as a premiere, I don't remember, but anyway, it's on Michelle's Body Shop. And I will, of course, be posting each day and I will see you live next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Peace.